Right. I might be back. Give me a noise if I'm back. Is I back? Noise. I like the word noise. Okay. Cool. We will see how that goes then. This is not a Twitch problem this time, JB. This one is definitely an internet my bad problem. We are now running off of my phone's 5G. I'm hoping that it's going to hold out. It's all I'm going to say, because it's a flaky-ish connection around here, but it seems to be holding out for the time being. I am now refreshing my Hackbox connection on my client. Okay, we've gone through that. We were about to go on to the next question after... Yes, Chinstrap was the answer there. Okay, we're going on to the next question. Hopefully, Hackbox will push out a state change. If you do not see a state change on... what's the best way of saying this? If you see the image appear on stream before it gets to you on Hackbox, give me a shout. I will pause the game before revealing any answers, and we should be able to resolve issues with Hackbox at that point. Okay? Buffering. Feck. As soon as I say... Oh, God. As soon as I say... B. Oh, yay. It's not Tip's fault. Right, what's going on? Why do we not have any bloody 5G anymore? We don't have 5G. Yeah. To give myself the best chance possible, I'm going to reduce the output bitrate. Yeah. Give myself the best chance. I'm going to half the bitrate. That doesn't help. That's not helping whatsoever. Oh man. Oh, this is just not good. Back. Man. We had a good thing going. Ah. That's not what I want. I want the service status for the bloody website. Where's the service status? Where's the service status? Service status. There we are. Oh, man. All systems operational, you say? All systems operational, you say, Pine Media? Yeah. BS, I call. I call absolute BS on that. Oh, man. It's going so well. Thing is, my internet connection is not too bad. The speed throughput is not too bad. Okay, is this actually a problem now with Twitch? Or is it a problem with upload? No, it's a problem with upload. I just can't upload on this connection. Shoot. Wowzers. They're not on my Wi-Fi. I'm only on my Wi-Fi. This is this isn't even on Wi-Fi right now. This is on 5G. Yeah. Well. Well, folks. It's been real. It's been real. What the hell is this upload rate now? Hello? What is this upload rate all of a sudden? I mean, that looks okay. Are we back on regular old internet? We might be, you know. Turn mobile hotspot off. Hello? Hello? No. No. Well, maybe it does. Hello? Are we back? Are we back? Are we back, folks? Is it actually back? We might be actually back. We'll see. Snap it up! Good evening, welcome to Quiz Night on this Wednesday evening. Hope you're doing well. We definitely don't have some internet problems here. Hopefully, looks like things are okay again, but I'm not going to jinx anything. You shouldn't have to refresh Hackbox, because it's only a problem on my end. But as I'm going to say, as I was explaining the previous time when I was still lagging out, if for some reason you see the image appear on stream before it goes to your Hackbox device, let me know and I'll pause and then we'll fix it if that's the case, okay? I believe I have gotten the reconnection on the Hackbox. Yes, I've got the reconnection, so I believe it should be alright, but we will see what happens in a moment. Okay, appreciate you if you are still sticking around after all these technical issues. Let's try image 8 and see what happens. Hopefully you saw this. Which Europeans saw this first? Did you see that on your Hackbox screens? I hope you did. Image loaded. Good! Snap up one of these images, all these answers. Did Marco Polo see this first? Cool. At least my code works. Well, how about Vasco da Gama? Just had a bit of a sort of a weird interrupt in our quizzing. Next up, Jimmy Angel. Next up, James Cook. I don't know if they saw it from this angle, Crooks. Though, maybe. Who's to say where this is taken from? How about Mary Henrietta Kingsley? Final option to go for is David Livingstone. 5 for Marco Polo, 6 for Vasco da Gama, 3 for Jimmy Angel, 8 for James Cook, 1 for Mary Henrietta Kingsley, and 3 for David Livingstone. Which is where you should have gone. You should have held out all the way to the end for option F. David Livingstone was the correct answer to snap up, with only 3 players going the right way. Clive, Flyboy, and Toot. Congratulations to you 3 for snapping up the correct answer on this question, holding out for the end. You always confuse David Livingstone with Ken Livingstone. Oh, no, you don't want to mix those two up. Definitely don't want to mix those two up there, Topper. Right, that is nearly the end of the round number 1. Let's have a look at the final question to consider, which is a bonus question. So, final question in this round, worth a massive 10 points if you can get it right. I will give you an image. And then... Well, sorry, I'll give you the question and then an image. And you need to answer the question. I can't even remember my own stuff right now. I'm frazzled from all the internet issues going on. So yes, I'll give you a question and an image will show up. You need to give me one typed answer to what you believe is the correct answer. And if you can answer it correctly, then you'll get 10 bonus points for getting it right. Okay? Only one answer you can submit in this round, so only one guess. We do have a few variations allowed. Hopefully it should be a fairly simple answer to go for, though. Okay, here comes your question. What are these guys collectively known as? And here's your image. What are these guys collectively known as? Now, I saw some slightly more general answers coming through. Yeah, I guess they are minifigures, but there are also some vehicles to consider in this particular collection. They all are of one particular TV show. That's where we're actually going for this answer. Correct answer to go for was... the A-Team. These are indeed the A-Team, or a Lego version of the A-Team, more specifically speaking. So if you gave me A-Team or variations on that theme, also accepted Lego A-Team or the Lego A-Team, then you should be good for 10 bonus points. And a good number of you getting that right. 18 of you in total. Opsy, Tipster, Shadowmain, Toot, Pop, Ramen, Proogs, Brand New Halo, Pyro Pygmy, Topper, Flyboy, Ralph, K-Jars, Puzzledown, Pupsai, Avimeat, Miss Vertigo, Pursuitist, and Mark, all getting that one right. Congratulations. I have no say in it anymore, JB. In this particular game, you're either right or you're wrong, and I can't do anything about it. So that's the end of round number 1. Let's have a look at the scores. And the lead, currently, we have now cut that out on 39. Yeah, that wouldn't accept, unfortunately, JB, because it's all magically marked for me. Toot in the lead on 39, Brand New Hello on 33, Opsy on 32, Mark on 31, Ralph on 30, K-Just 29, and to round out the top row there, Clive on 28. Moving on into round 2. Which is the cursed round. Yes, indeed it is. So you're going to be seeing some answer smashes or before and afters kind of thing. One phrase leads directly into another phrase with like a couple of characters overlapping. Generally, 3 letters will be overlapping, but there may be a few more. Your job is to give up. Give up. Yeah, very much. That's me done. Bye. I'm giving up. No, don't give up. Don't give up at all. Your job is to have a look at the images that come up, because these are AI generated images based on the prompt of the answer smash in question. You need to give me what the answer smash is. Now, in this round, you can give me as many guesses as you want while the question is live. So just keep spamming answers. It'll only accept the one correct spelling that we are looking for, though I don't believe we're looking at any specific UK-US spelling issues here, so whatever the spelling is, it should be fine as long as you match it all together. Just give me the one phrase that is smashed together, not the two individual parts that would smash together. Just give me the full phrase. You'll get a clue on your Hackbox screens, but also in Twitch chat we'll give you a bit of a hint as to the layout of the answer as well. And you'll get to see a total of 3 images for each answer smash, and at the second image will also give you a text hint leading you to the answer we are looking for as well. Okay, if you're all ready, let's start with this smash. What is this smash? And your first image is the following. So we're looking for an answer smash that is 595. 5 letters, space, 9 letters, space, 5 letters. Possibly difficult to work out from this first image. So maybe you'll want this hint as well. Psy blows his tune on his spit fiddle. And remember, things that you're thinking about might come into the after part of the phrase rather than before. And your last image. One person has got it from B there. Congratulations. What is this smash? Few more getting that one. Only 2 getting that right. We were looking for mouth or Gangnam Style. Mouth organ and Gangnam Style smashed together gets you to mouth or Gangnam Style. Second pick and third pick not loading at all. That one unfortunately is not on me. That's going to be on your internet in this case. And that's also why I said try and flip the phrase around as well, because I saw a few people thinking of Psy or Gangnam Style as the first phrase rather than as the second phrase. So yes, it was that phrase that way round. Mouth organ into Gangnam Style is mouth or Gangnam Style. So only a few actually got it in time. Those were Ralph for 6 points, Clive and Mark for 4 points. So yes, it works on 8 points on the first image, 6 for the second image, and 4 for the third image. That's when you get it. Okay, difficult one to start with. Hopefully this one is slightly more generous to you. Here comes another answer smash. And we are looking for a 463. What is this smash? 4-letter word followed by a 6-letter word followed by a 3-letter word. The final smash. Yeah, I think the AI doesn't quite understand what a mouth organ is. It'll see the prompt as mouth and organ, rather than mouth organ, maybe. Here's a hint. A giant lumberjack and a Pop-Tart pussy. Okay. Eight getting it on B. And here's your last image. It's still the same answer smash. Can you work it out? That hint again, a giant lumberjack and a Pop-Tart pussy. And 3 getting on C. The correct answer we're looking for was Paul Bunyan Cat. Paul Bunyan smashing into Nyan Cat gets you to Paul Bunyan Cat. That's what we're looking for there. Interesting, the sort of the digital effect that the AI has generated here just basically makes it really corrupt looking. Doesn't actually look that great. But it seems a few people were able to unpick it, especially after the text clue as well. Lots working out from a giant lumberjack and the Pop Tart Pussy. Yes, was the Paul Bunyan with the Nyan Cat. And those getting it right: Clive, Mark, Toot, Shadowmain, Pop Ramen, Ralph, Milk, and Basoonis for 6. Tips to JB and Opsy for 4 points there. Well done if you worked that one out. Okay, third smash to consider. Take a look at this. We're looking at a 13-8. 13-letter word followed by a 10-letter word. So quite a long one, this. Again, try putting parts of the image at the front. Try putting it at the back. You never know. Here's your hint. Staying alive. I feel love. I will survive. What is surely amused? And the final image. What's the smash? A hint again. Staying alive. I feel love. I will survive. What is surely amused? Ooh. Some good answers coming in. Only 3 got it right, though. Difficult one to spell as well, potentially. Discotheque Queen Victoria. Discotheque with Queen Victoria smashed together gets you to Discotheque Queen Victoria. Yeah, discotheque. It always trips me up on how to spell that as well, because normally, normal parlance means I spell it as D-I-S-C-O. D-I-S-C-O. And don't bother with the tech on the end. So I forget how the tech works. It is T-H-E-Q-U-E is the tech, and then leading into Queen Victoria. Only 3 getting that right. Then being Mark, Clive, and Tipster on the final clue there. Took a bit of time to work that image out from the looks of things. Or work the hint out as well. Yeah, that's me in a nutshell, Milk. I forget how the tech works. There you go. That was me mashing it and seeing what stuck. Anyway, hopefully the internet's going to hold out after I jinxed it like that. Smashed number 4. I'm still running on the low bit rate at the moment. Hopefully that's okay. We're looking at a single word, 13 letters long. A single word, only 13 letters long. What's the smash? Ooh, some good answers coming up. Only 3 getting it right, though. This year, I'm dressing up as a horny cetacean. Or cetacean. It's up to you how you want to pronounce it. I'm going to say cetacean. Because why not? And C. 6 getting it on B. Well done. This is a lovely image, this. I like this one. Yeah, someone get the horny klaxon. Oh, really? It's Colo's being horny, not me. Colo wrote the questions. 10 getting on C. That's what we like to see. Lowe's getting it. Narwhal Halloween. Narwhal Halloween. Well, that sounds really weird because it's Narwhal. Narwhal Halloween. You don't get the ha sound out of it. Narwhal Halloween. That's really weird to say. Narwhal and Halloween smashed together is a Narwhal Halloween. Halloween. I'm Elmer Fudd again, apparently. Loads getting that one right. Well done to Mark, Milk, and Proogs, particularly getting it on the first image. Where was Pop Brahman's guess really early on. Narwhal Purgis was a great guess to come out of nowhere, but unfortunately it was not Walpurgis we're looking for. It was Halloween. Ralph, ABB, Topper, Clive, Tipster, Toot, getting it for 6 points on the second image. And then Cetra, Shadowmain, Brand New Halo, Basudis, JB, Opsy, Pyro, Pop Ramen, Posnet, and Suddy Cat getting it on the third image for 4 points apiece. All you got was Covenarwal. Yeah. Again, always try and put the sort of the key at the front or at the back, because you never know where it might sit. Okay, one final abomination to go through. This one might be a difficult one because it's bloody long. So good luck if you can work this one out. And also the context clues on some of the images might not be particularly helpful, so you may be looking for the text hint only. But yeah, we're looking at an 8-5-10-7. An 8-5-10-7. With a very long starting phrase leading into a medium length second phrase. Someone's giving it a go. Not got it right though. Connect only with Gordon Ramsay in NY. Connect only with Gordon Ramsay in NY. That's a good extra hint. I do like that extra hint at the end. 12 getting it on B. And that's the last image. What is this smash? Last few seconds to get your spamming in. And watch that spelling, because spelling definitely matters. Including the punctuation, potentially. 6 got it right. We're looking for Victoria Corin Mitchell's Kitchen. That's what we're looking for there. Victoria Corin Mitchell into Hell's Kitchen gets you Victoria Corin Mitchell's Kitchen as the answer smash there. Yeah, I didn't really do much of the cooking part there, or well, there was sort of some cooking in there, but yeah, not particularly strong on the hell side either. But yeah, that's what we're looking for there. Well done if you did work that out. Quite a few getting it on the second image, possibly from the text hint. Tips to Clive, Ralph, Milk, AB Meat, Toot, Proogs, Pyro Pygmy, K Giles, Shadowmane, Topper, and Bassoonist getting it for 6 points there on the second image, and then JB Henry, Mark, Opsy, Pop Ramen, Brandy Holo, and Cetra getting it on the third image for 4 points apiece. Hell, I'm trapped in Butlins and they won't let me leave until I fist fight Stephen Miller. Oh dear. Oh dear, Oni. F to pay respects. That's all I can do, I'm afraid, Oni. That's all I can do. There you go. There's an F for you. Not much else I can do. There's your F for you. That's the end of round number 2. Let's have a look at the leaderboard. And it's a tie at the top. Toot and Mark currently tied for the lead on 57. Mark and Clive tied for the third place, 54. Opsy in fifth place, 44. Tipster in sixth, 43. And Brand New Halo rounding out the top row there on 41. That's the end of round number 2. Moving on into round number 3. It's a good question, Topper. The only time I've ever been to a Butlins is actually nothing to do with going to Butlins at all. Way back when I was in the Lincolnshire Youth Symphonic Wind Band, yes, that's a thing. What they used to do is they had once a month for like 9 months, they would have a rehearsal in. They will have a rehearsal in a place I can't remember the name of right now. And it would be all day. So just do an all-day rehearsal once a month, leading then into the summer for doing stuff. Though, what they ended up doing after that was changing it to 2 residential weekends. And the residential weekends would be held at the local-ish Butlins. So that's what happened, is that I would go to Butlins to do some music rehearsals. Which is such a strange thing to do, but that apparently it just meant it was cheaper for the Lincolnshire Council to do that way, and so I got to go to Butlins, but not really do anything at Butlins. Which maybe that's the best thing you could do at Butlins, is to not do Butlins itself. Who knows? But it was some interesting weekends. Some interesting weekends were had during those residential weekends for the Lincolnshire Youth Symphonic Wind Band thing. You didn't need to worry about that, yeah. He used to go to Butlins a lot when he was young. Don't remember most of the stuff he did except chilling in the room. Yeah, that's about right. And what happens in Skegness stays in Skegness. That's pretty accurate as well. Anyway, you want to know about round 3, don't you, rather than me waffling on about stuff. So round 3 is, well, we just had Victoria Corin Mitchell, actually. So that's the hint we're going for, is we're going to be going into the Slightly Only Connect round. So we're going to be seeing a series of images one of which does not belong. One of the things does not connect, and you have to identify the thing that does not connect. So we'll see some images, and then we'll see a question, and you then need to snap up one of the images that matches what the question is asking for. Which of the things does not belong? That's all you need to do. That is as simple as that. There may be as few as 3 answers to pick from, 5 answers at the most. If you're all ready, let's move on to your first set of images. So we're going to show the images first, try and remember them. Here is picture A, and they will come back again in the same order. This time we're just having a look, trying to remember them. This is B. How many do we have in this particular round? I've forgotten. So there are 4 in this one. This is C. Looks so angry. And this is D. That one might take a little longer to load because it's a bigger image. Okay, so the question is, which of these is not named for a musical instrument? Is it A? Which of these is not named for a musical instrument? If you think it's A, that is not, then snap it up. If you think B is not named for a musical instrument, snap it up. Maybe. C! If you think it's C, snap it up. I finally caught up with the stream. Or is it D? Yeah, I've had internet issues today, apparently. So good number believe C here. 15 of you believe C. No one on D at all. C, the pufferfish, was correct. Yes, so the other ones we had here were a trumpeter swan, named from a trumpet, a fiddler crab from the fiddle sort of violin, harp seal, you can get that, a pufferfish, though no instrument with the name puffer that we're aware of. Might get close to like accordion with like squeeze box kind of thing, but certainly not puffer in this case. So pufferfish was the right one to go for. 15 of you going the right way, getting themselves 7 points apiece there for this 4-image film. That's what we're going for there. Well done if you got that one right. Yes, a puffer is not a musical instrument, whereas the other 3 are instruments. Harp, fiddle and trumpet. Those 3 there were musical instruments. Okay. That would probably hurt if you squeak. Yeah, very much so, Bassoonist, very much so. You don't want to do that. Definitely don't want to do that. Okay. Here comes your next set of images. Study the following. There will be a test afterwards. This is A. This is B. Oh. This is C. Got some acrobatic displays going on. This is D. Oh, okay. Now we've got the military involved. So here's your question. Which of these would you not see when driving in the UK? Which would you not see? Is it A? Would you see A when driving in the UK? If you don't think so, then snap it up. How about B? Would you see B if driving in the UK? How about C? Would you see C when driving in the UK? If you think not, snap it up. And finally, we've got D. Would you see D? If you think not, snap it up. Got a bit of a 50-50 situation going on here. 11 on A, 12 on B. The correct answer is A. A does not exist in the Green Cross Code or any of the official materials for driving in the UK. B there is it's not drivers eating the file. It's not. It's no vehicles carrying explosives is what B is. C is no motor vehicles. There's nothing to do with acrobatic display. It's just display of we can't have any motorbikes. We can't have any cars. No motor vehicles. And then D, it is a caution sign saying slow moving military vehicles. Yes, they do exist in the UK, and they will clog up the roads in certain locations. Hence why there would be some warning signs or cautions on them being there. Though, yeah, A is a completely fake sign. You would not see that driving or elsewhere in the UK, unless on unofficial signage. 11 got it right, getting 7 points apiece. Pyropygmy, Mark, Ralph, Proogs, Pop, Topper, Toot, Tipster, Flyboy, Clive, and Mr. Vertigo. Well done if you got that right. Okay, here comes your next set of images. From the world of driving in the UK, the road rules, to something completely different. Still 4 images in this set. Here's image A, picture A. It does show a very different story if you do them in different order. Yeah, this is B. Continuing on with the Animalia somewhat. This is C. And finally, this is D. There's some fairly big images coming through. I can hear the slight lag on my game. Hopefully everything is running okay on Hackbox. Okay, tell me this. Double named animals are common, as in tiger moth, catfish, etc. But which of these is not double named? Is A double named? If you think it's not, snap it up. How about B? Is B double named? If you think not, then you may want to consider snapping it up. Otherwise, let it slide. We go on to C. How about C? If you think C, snap it up. And finally, you've got nothing else to go for the D. So we've got 3 on A, 4 on B, 12 on C, 5 on D. The correct answer was C. So we're looking here on A as a rhinoceros beetle. So it's double named by animals. Elephant seal on B, double names there. C is the Andean condor. Andean is not the name of an animal. There are only 2 types of condor, and both versions of the condor do not have an animal as the other part of the name. D is a spider monkey. Again, 2 animal names merged together into the one is a spider monkey. So C, the Andean condor, was the correct answer to go for. 12 of you did snap up the right answer for another 7 points apiece. There you all are. In fact, it's 13. The count to 12 is not up to date properly. Mark, Cruz, K Giles, Brownie Halo, Pupside, Toot, Amy, Mr. Vertigo, Basudis, Clive, Topper, Ralph, and Sully Cat, all getting that right. Okay, next up we've got set of images number 4. How about 5 images? I think we can do that. 5 images in this set. This is image A. This is B. This is C. Hopefully we're still doing okay on stream latency lagginess. Hopefully I can't see any drop frames right now. This is D. It's been one of the longest editions of Snap It Up. And this is E. Question. Which of these characters was not created by a female writer? Was it A? If you think A was not created by a female writer, then snap it up. How about B? No one's gone for A. How about C? No one's gone for B either. Interesting. Moving on to D. 6 are gone for C. Finally, E. 7 have gone for D. We should be have quite a few then going for this final option. Hanging on out there. Excuse me. Only 9 on E. But E was the correct answer to go for here. So A, we had Poirot, which was written by Agatha Christie. Katniss Everdeen was written by Suzanne Collins. Scarlett O'Hara by Margaret Mitchell. Tom Ripley from Patricia Highsmith. And option E there of Girl with a Dragon Tattoo, I believe, or Girl with a Dragon Tattoo. Lisbeth Salander, the character's name, written by Stieg Larsson, which is not a female writer. Some say, very much so. So yeah, that was what we're looking for there. Lisbeth Salander, Stieg Larsson was the odd one out here, not created by a female writer. 9 of you snapped up the correct answer. Should be getting 8 points apiece there. Pop, Brand New Halo, Opsy, Nessie Mess, Mark, Clive, Amy, JB Henry, and Toot all snapping up the correct answer on option E. Very well done. Okay, we have just one more left in this round. Another 5 options to consider. Here comes your final set of images. This is A. This is B. Blurry one, that one. Hopefully you can work out what it's representing. This is C. This is D. Hang on, that's 6 cards in there. Anyway, and this is E. Okay, so tell me the following. Which of these does not share the name with a part of a grandfather clock? Is it A? Does A share a name or not with a part of a grandfather clock? If you think not, then stamp it up. How about B? If you think B does not share a name with a part of a grandfather clock, then snap it up. This is C. I think C does not feature a name of a part of a grandfather clock, then snap it up. How about D? Yeah, there are 6 cards there. Interesting. Not the game I'm thinking it is. And then is E the correct answer? If you think E is the correct answer, snap it up. Interesting here. 4, 4, 11, 3, and 2. The correct answer was C, a gimlet. So the other ones we had here were A, that's a picture of pendulum. B is a picture of someone dialing, so it's dial. D there is a picture of someone's card hand. And then E there is a picture of an anchor as part of a tattoo there. C is a picture of a gimlet or gimlet, and that does not feature as part of a clock, whereas pendulum, dial, hand, and anchor all do feature as part of a grandfather clock. So C was the correct answer to go for there. 11 snapped up the right answer for 8 points apiece. 12 in total, actually. Amy, Proogs, Pyro Pygmy, Pupside, Ralph, Pop Robin, K-Jarv, Shadowbane, Milk, Drahuska, Opsy, and Suddycat all snapping up the correct answer there. Very well done. At the end of round number 3, where are people standing? Toots now sole leader on 86. Ralph and Clive tied second now for 83. Mark currently in 4th place, 79. Opsy and Pop Robin currently tied for 5th place, 67. And Proogs is rounding out the top row on 66. Moving up the peloton, says Pop. Very much so. There's one final round left in this game. So, final round, round number 4. 10 points available for each of these questions. So, In this round, it's going to be split up into 2 halves for each question. We'll give you the question on its own, and you need to give me what you believe the correct answer is, just typed. Just type the answer. If you get that right on its own as a typed answer, you'll get 5 points for that on its own. After everybody has answered, we will then reveal some image options for you to consider. One of those images will also be the correct answer for you to snap up. So you need to type what you believe is the correct answer, only one guess for each question in that regard, and then we'll give you some images. You can snap up one of those images that you believe is correct, and that one is also worth 5 points. So a maximum of 10 if you can do both parts of the question correctly. 5 points, just one part of the question, and then nothing if you got neither part of the question right. Okay, if you're ready, here comes your first question. Here I need to consider all of the possible answers that people might give. Who, thanks to his role in the neo-western Yellowstone, is currently the highest paid TV actor in the world, earning $1.3 million per episode? Is that one of the answers? Oh, it's not. We'll go for it though. Have a bit of extra lag here because it's taking a little while to load the images, but answers have been verified. Here we go. We've got 6 images to pick from. Do you think the answer is A? Yes, anything can happen here, Puzzleman. If you think the answer is A, then snap up A. We've already marked all of your previous answers in text. Don't worry about that, we'll get to that in a moment. This is image B. If you think the answer is image B, then snap it up. Of course, you could go for something that is not what you guessed earlier if you are doubting yourself. This is image C. If you think it's C, snap it up. You can hedge your bets in this game, but of course, hedging means maximum only 5 points rather than 10 if you can get both parts. This is D. If you think it's D, snap it up. Coming up to image E. If you think it's E, snap it up. And finally, F. And if you don't know what they're supposed to look like, that's going to be a bit difficult, but you're going to have to snap something up, and you might get lucky. 044933. Interesting split there. The correct answer was option D, Kevin Costner. We will have accepted just Costner in the first part of the question. So yes, Kevin Costner was the correct answer to go for. We had also Jason Sudeikis up there, Sylvester Stallone, Paul Rudd, Timothy Olyphant and Seth Rogen were the other answers available on this question. 4 went for Stallone, 4 went for Rudd, 3 for Olyphant and 3 for Rogen. No one went for the Sudeikis at all. Hello there, Captain. Welcome to the game. A bit of a late join in, but hope you're doing well. And we've got a few questions left in this game if you'd like to play. And then we'll be playing 1 versus 100 later on as well, if that interests you. So in terms of people getting it right, total of 10 scoring, with 4 of them getting the maximum 10 points. Pop Ram Comedy, Nessie Bess, Toot and Brand New Halo managed to get both parts of the question correct. Well done. Mark, Shadowmain, K-Jarves, Avemy, etc. and Bassoonist got 1 of the parts correct for 5 points there. Well done to you. So just for your information, Catnip, this round is each question is split up into 2. We'll give you the question. Just type the answer, just whisper it to Quizbot 3000 or use Hackbox, whichever you're using. And then we'll give you a series of images. One of those images will also be the correct answer, and you just need to snap up the image you believe is correct. Okay, here comes question number 2. Good luck. And the question is, versions of which painting were stolen from a gallery in Munich in 2004 and a museum in Oslo in 1994 where the thieves left a message? Thanks for the poor security. Oh, okay. You can, but also it's accepting public messages, which is unfortunate. That's unfortunate that he's accepted that as your answer, Catnip. I thought I put an exclusion on the public chat being accepted, but apparently not. Okay, either way, answers have been verified. To snap up a image answer, just give me the letter or the image or the number associated to the answer that comes through along the bottom. Okay, here we go. Is it A? Is it A? Or is it B? you think it's B? Say B in chat or press the snap up button on Hackbox. How about C? If you think it's C, say C as a whisper or snap up on Hackbox. And hopefully it'll all work. Or is it D? Yeah, Colo's got all the callbacks in this pack. Or is it E? So 0, 7, 16, 0 and 2. The correct answer was C. Not the horse on A, no. C, the scream. Also could have accepted just scream on its own, or skrik, or shriek, or the shriek. Shriek misspelt, and the shriek also misspelt. Would have been accepted in Whispers to Quizbot 3000. So that's how that works, and yeah, it's just a thing in this game I still haven't fixed apparently. When I move on to the next question, just keep stum because it accepts public chat messages as answers apparently. So yeah, the Scream is the correct answer. The Scream has version, they're just alternate names, like the sort of original native name is Skrik, and then I just put the Shriek, which is sort of a transliteration of the of that name rather than the Scream. I just found them somewhere on Wikipedia and added them in as additionals if for some reason someone wanted to be pedantic and give me the real name. But 16 managed to snap up the right answer on the film with a total of 18 scoring points. Toot, Mr. Vertigo, Mark, Amy, Opsy, Brand New Halo, Proogs, Flyboy, SMS, and Tipster managed to get the maximum 10 points there. Congratulations. Catnip did mark you correctly on the snapping up of the image, I believe, on C. So well done on getting on the 5 points there on snapping the correct image up. Okay. I'm about to move on to the next question, so keep stirring in public chat, otherwise it may take your answer from public chat, and you may still be charged. Okay, moving on to question number 3. That's about the best I could do, really. I could maybe put it in emote mode as well, maybe. Either way. What word connects loud, unpleasant noises and a dishonest scheme for obtaining money? And all the answers have been verified. Here we go, folks. 6 images to pick from. Is it A? You think the answer is A? Snap it up. If you think it's B, snap it up. Now C. Next up, D. Yes, this one got accepted. How about E? It's back again. It's back again. And F. It looks like majority of you have gone for A here. 16 on A, then 1, 1, 1, 1, and 2 on F. It was indeed A racket we're looking for there. We would have also accepted alternate spelling of racket, C-Q-U-E-T, and also weird misspellings of R-A-C-K-E-T-T-E and R-A-C-Q-U-E-T-T-E would have also been accepted as a weird spelling issue. But yes, a racket, that's what connects unpleasant noises and a dishonest scheme for obtaining money. Also a thing you hit balls with. Other answers we had up here were dive, pyramids, fart, horse, and trick. I think I did see someone try and answer Ponzi, but we already had enough images loaded up, so we didn't need any additional answers there. But racket was correct, 16 correct, with a total of 17 scoring points. Ralph, Opsy, Toot, Kjars, Proogs, and Clive getting the maximum 10 points there, getting both parts of the question right. Very well done. Okay. Forewarning, I'm about to move on to question number 4, so please keep stum in public chat, otherwise your answers may be taken from there and you may still be charged. Okay, question number 4, here it comes. What children's toy has a name coined by its inventor that means observation of beautiful forms? Ooh. Let me just check my set of answers here. I can take that. Last few seconds. And answers to be verified. Here we go. 6 images to pick from. Is it A? It's back again. It's back again. Is it B? How about C? How about D? Next up is E. Oh my god. It's been a hot minute since I've played with these particular things. Wow. How about F? Now this one can just go and burn in the fire. Even with the snazzy look you got there, you can still go and burn in the fire. Correct answer was B. It was a kaleidoscope on option B there we were looking for there. Yes, means observation of beautiful forms. That is a kaleidoscope. Horse, it's not a horse, it's not Spirograph, it's not Lego, it's not Stickle Bricks. Now that does take me back, is Stickle Bricks, and it's not Furby. Go away, Furby. 19 of you managed to get it right, with a total of 19 scoring points. Shadowmane, Clive, Tipster, Toot, Ralph, Pop Ramen, Mark, Pyropygmy, etc. getting the maximum 10 points apiece. Well done there. And then Pupsai, Miss Vertigo, Flyboy, Prugs, Milk Like, JB, ABB, Bassoonist, Puzzle, and Cave Dials getting 5 points there for one part of the question. Right. Yeah, God. As if Furbies are even back again. I thought they had already died in a fire, but apparently not. Okay. Well, we've got one final question left. Again, fair warning, I'm about to move on to the next question, so keep stum in public chat, otherwise you may be charged for your answer over there. Good luck. Here comes the final question. Leonardo DiCaprio keeps what animal as a pet and campaigns for their preservation in the wild? I'm going to take that. Last few seconds. Answers have been verified. Here we go. 6 options to pick from. Is it A? One final animal question to round this pack off from Colo. Thank you again, Colo, for this pack. There it is. Is it B? I mean, surely it has to be now after all the repeats. Or maybe it's C. How about D? Gotta be in it. Well, only 3 believe it is. Anyway, moving on to E. Oh, maybe a bit of doubt. And finally, F. Interesting final split here. 3, 3, 1, 6, 5, and 6. The correct answer we were looking for was the tortoise on option D. Yeah, we didn't actually have turtle in the original set of images being provided in the pack, but someone submitted turtle as an answer, so I accepted that as one of the variations. But turtle's not correct. Tortoise is the correct answer. Specifically, we could take the spurred tortoise or the sulcata tortoise, or Testudinidae or Testudine. Any of those variations would have been accepted as correct in the alternatives. Not Komodo dragon, not horse, unfortunately. We did get another repeat of horse, but it was not a horse. Not bear, not turtle, not toucan. The tortoise was correct. 6 snapping up the right image with a total of 6. getting it right. Only 5 points there. So no one got the answer straight up from the beginning, though one was very close with the guess of turtle. Pupside, Tipster, Toot, Clive, Proogs and K-Jarves getting 5 points apiece. As we have to say farewell now to the horse, it is the end of the pack, the end of the game. Who's our winner? It is now cut that out with a score of 131. Well done, Toot. Great score there. Mark with 109 in second place. Ralph and Clive with 108 apiece. Proogs with 96. ABB with 90. Opsimaths rounding out the top row there on 87. Well done to you all. Now, I believe it has now paid out the dues. I think. I think it has now paid out the dues because I have dues per point defined as 150. So in theory, it has paid out some dues. If it hasn't, then I still need to look at my code and sort shit out. But I think it has paid the dues out. Though Pupsite is on 0, so it looks like it hasn't. Maybe if I do that, or maybe if I do that, or maybe, just maybe, if I do the following. Does it pay out now? Just curious. $66? That's not right. That's just paid out exactly what it should be. It shouldn't be that. It should be that times 150. It should be that times 150. Not 1. Yeah, I'm just going to do this 149 more times to fix it. Oh my god. Am I about to do that? I really shouldn't have to do that. Can I change this then? Is there anything I can do to fix this? Not really. That's not really all I can do, other than have to do it 150 times. I mean, I could just do it. Are we going to do this, folks? Are we just going to do this 149 more times? Sure, okay. 148, 147, 146, 145, 144, 143, 142, 141, 140. Oh my god. I don't have a multiplier. I do have the multiplier set to public topper, but it's not reading that into the code, so I can't just change it. Yeah, I can't just change it, unfortunately. So this kind of is the only way to do it. So 140. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 130. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 120. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 110. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 100. So we're currently 100. Left to go. We're a third of the way there. A third of the way there. You see?
Top stream content.
It really is.
Thank
This is what you subscribe to. Is top coding bants like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50.
69, 32,
I knew that was
40,
coming.
66,
I knew that was
69, 69, 69.
I knew someone was going to try and put me off. Now I got to the next breakpoint of 50. So 2/3 of the way there. So thank you for the 100 bits. So 50 left to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. There you go. It's paid out now. 9,900. Hey, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. Is that correct? Does the math add up on that? Hang on. I need 66 times 150. That adds up. Got it exactly right. You see, even when my tech doesn't work, I know how to work around it. So those of you that want to know what I need to fix in the code, here we go. You see this bit here goes x.score. Yeah, it should be that times by game dot dukes per point. That's what it needs to do. It's that bit there. That bit there. That bit there. Also, I need to enable final leaderboard. It's not even doing that currently in the master sequence, so we can also fix that where we do this and we go start final leaderboard is true. And now it'll do it properly. Now it'll do it all properly just by doing that. There we go. That's all you need to do to fix it, is those 2 lines of code there. And yeah, the person saying the projector's working like it really should do. Yeah, I over-engineered the projector so it actually does do like it's supposed to. What's that? Run it now to check. No. No, we're going to stop the fan and we're just going to save our work. Just save our work, because we need to remember to do that. Oh, God. Right. That's been fixed now. You don't need to worry about it. It'll work next time. And if it doesn't, I'll just do it another 150 times. Would you stop the fans, please? No, I need the fan on right now because it's very warm in here for no reason whatsoever. So I'm bringing the fan up to my face. And you're just going to have to live with it. Right. Well, it's nearly 10. Goddamn internet issues. It's nearly 10. Do we want to play a little bit of 1 versus 100? Do we want to play a little bit of 1 versus 100? I think we can do. We'll play Clock Edition. Yeah, I'll do Clock Edition 1 versus 100. So, in that case, then, let me find my way to 1 versus 100. There it is. And we need to go to the... I don't even know what build I'm on now these days. Another fixed 2023 build. That's what we're on right now. I tried to have a look into why Clive was able to get his own questions last time round, and I still don't see how that's possible. But apparently it is still possible in the code somewhere. So we'll just do the thing, and hopefully it won't pick the author's questions up again. But anyway, it's 1 versus 100 is what it is. And I need to switch the capture mode to direct capture 1 versus 100. Hopefully it picks it up. There we go. That's good music, isn't it? Good music. Okay, let's open up the room. Apparently it's not sending any messages. You know what I've probably done? I've probably disabled the messaging when I last built it. Yay! I am a genius, folks. I don't know why you're sorry to me, but apparently I'm a genius. You see, this is why on my up-to-date version of Twitch and all that code I have, I just have it as a toggle that I can switch on and off while live. Previously, it was hard-coded whether it sent messages or not, and I have changed that since. The old Unity code that I've got, the old Twitch Unity code I've got, doesn't allow me to do that. So I need to go to Message Manager, and this here, you see this thing here? Because I know where the problem is. It's this thing here. I just need to set that to true. That's all I need to do to make it send bloody messages. God. Who hires me as a programmer? Apparently a company does. Right, we need to build this out again. We're just going to build it to another fixed 2023 build again, because why not? Let's do it 149 more times. Yes. It's definitely not a sign of madness. 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 Definitely not a sign of madness at all. Don't ever repeat the same thing again. It's definitely not a sign of madness. Right, hopefully this time it's going to work. Hey, it sends a message. That's promising. At least we get to hear the music again. That's always good. Blink once if you're okay, Ash. Right, I'm stuck now staring at the camera until the rest of time. Oh, bugger. That started to hurt now. Room code DATX. DATX. At least that's sent. DATX. That sounds like a data format. Not one I'm overly familiar with, though. Is there a DATX data format? Oh no, but there's a cryptocurrency called DATX. Oh, is there? Is it worth anything? No. Is it worth anything? DATX? It's a cryptocurrency and operates on the... Oh, it's Ethereum based. The last known price of a... Get this. The last known price of DATX is 0.000002185 US dollars. Good valuation that. Good valuation that. Right, we've got 24 names in. I'm just going to get straight into it. So let's pick our first Odyssey player tonight. As we roll into 10 p.m. Oh, goodness me. Pyro Pygmy is first up. And I think what we'll do is we'll play these all against the clock tonight. So a nice rapid game of 1 versus 100 tonight. Oh, hello, says Pyro Pygmy. What would you like to do? You can join me in Discord if you want, or if you just want to play in Twitch chat, then that's also fine as well. And then also let me know what kind of game you want to play, whether you want to play US rules or Dutch rules. That's entirely your call as well. And while you decide that, I will get myself set up in Discord anyway, if we get to a point where someone just wants to join me in Discord. Although I haven't set Discord up properly yet, have I? I need to change that to that setting, and I need to change that to that setting there. Like that, and like that. Okay. Carlo is currently in the green room if you want to come and join in Discord. Up to you, though. But we will need a decision pretty soonish. Just Twitch chat, otherwise hear funky noises. Fair enough. Whoa, you're gonna go Dutch. Okay, Dutch in Twitch chat shall be then. Pyro Pygmy, I wish you the best of luck on this. Hell of a game to go for. Wishing you the best of luck. Start the game in chat. Dutch rules. Here we go. We're all in it for it, folks. Even against the clock, we're in it. So, your first question, each mob member eliminated on this question will be worth 10,000 doots to you, personally. That is done by 1 million divided by the remaining mob members. And the first question will be on performing arts. Now, you can only take an easy question to start with, but once we've done question 1, then you can go for easy or hard. So all you need to do is type the word easy in chat, and we'll be on our way. I don't think I can do it anymore. There we go. Who composed the 1875 opera of Carmen? Was it Bizet, Verdi, or Puccini? Mob, lock in those answers, please. Who composed the 1875 opera Carmen? Was it A, Bizet, B, Verdi, or C, Puccini? This is an easier style question. Now, as a Pyro Pygmy, remember, we are playing against the clock, so 30 seconds to get your answer in now. You can, of course, use a double on this question, but you can't escape the first question. Just the letter, Pyro, just the letter on its own. Last few seconds, hopefully you get the answer in time. There we go. Woo! Yeah, when we go to Twitch chat game mode, you're the one in the driving seat, so it's up to you to send the messages. You've gone for Bizet. Bizet is correct. You're in the game. Now, who got it right? Who got it wrong? I imagine a few probably got this wrong. Nolacat got it wrong. Nessibest got it wrong. Kjarv's got it wrong. Drohuska got it wrong. Topper got it wrong. Oh Hey, Puzzledan, JB, ABMe, and also a slew of AI getting that wrong, to a total of 36 members getting eliminated. So you're up to 360,000, but this being Dutch rules, you cannot cash out at any point. You have to go all of the way. So you've got to eliminate every single mob member. Now, if you have just been eliminated, don't worry. The game is not over for you. You can continue to answer even while eliminated to get yourself some free doots for giving right answers. And also, your answers will in some way influence how the AI answers. So it's always worth playing the game along, even if you have been eliminated. For you, Pyro Pygmy, we have the second category for you. People and places is what it is. Now you can decide whether you want an easier or harder question. And also, we unlock the escape help for you as well on the questions. People and places. Easy or hard? You can whisper, though in this game you can also public chat message as well. Which of these singers is not British by birth? Is it Charlotte Church, Bruce Springsteen, or Tom Jones? Mob, lock in your answers now. Which of these singers is not British by birth? Charlotte Church, Bruce Springsteen, Tom Jones. And that there is time. And your clock's on, Pyro Pygmy. Answer in. Gone for B, Bruce Springsteen. Is that the right answer? It is the right answer, yes. Who's right, who's wrong? Cetra's wrong, 4 AI have got it wrong. So we add another 78,000 to your total. You're up to 438,125 and 59 mob members still standing. Nearly halfway there on the eliminations, but still a long way to go. Now moving on to music, although we kind of had already a music question just then, just in the guise of a different format. This one will also be music. Easy or hard question? Going hard. The first theme song used on the classic panel show To Tell the Truth shares its name with which eternally young character? Is it The Last Unicorn, Dorian Gray, or Peter Pan? Mob, please lock in your answers. The first theme song used on the classic panel show To Tell the Truth shares its name with which eternally young character? The Last Unicorn, Dorian Gray, or Peter Pan. Or as I have a clip of Dorian Gay. Clock is on. You are using escape. Okay. You also need to give me an A, B, or C answer now to follow that. Though there is now no penalty if it's a wrong answer. So don't worry about the clock expiring in this case. But you may as well give an answer. So first escape means we will drop your bank by 25%. You would have gone for C, Peter Pan. Now, was Peter Pan the right answer, or was that a good escape? Yeah, you should have gone with it. Peter Pan was the correct answer. So you drop by 25%, and these mob members getting eliminated are going to be worth nothing to you. And actually not too bad for you. Just Tipster and 9 AI getting eliminated there. So could have been worth a good amount to you, but worth nothing. Though you're still in the game. 328,593 in your bank. And you're now into the second half of the mob. 1 versus 49. And your next category to consider is mathematics. You want easy or hard on mathematics? Maths. Going hard. How many faces are there on a cube? Sounds easy enough. 1/6 of the number of edges of a truncated octahedron, 1/4 of the number of vertices of a regular dodecahedron, or 1/3 the number of faces of an elongated square pyramid. Sorry, folks. How many faces are there on a cube? It's a simple question. Not a simple answer, though. Mob doesn't have long. Neither do you, Pyro. Remember, if you want to answer, you need to answer within the time. And you have gone for an answer. You've gone for B. 1/4 of the number of vertices of a regular dodecahedron. Well, how many faces are there on a cube? We should be looking for 6. It's even in the username, Blackbird6. Does B equate to 6? No, it does not. A was the correct answer. 1/6 of the number of edges of a truncated octahedron was the correct answer. And that is the end of your game, Pyro Pygmy. And oh my goodness, that would have been a really good question to survive, because you would have been down to the final 10 players. Flyboy, Colo, and Clive were the only 3 humans surviving that question, with 7 AI in tow. Unlucky there, Pyro. Just try to go a bit hard on it, and I appreciate you going on the harder side of maths. Just did not work out for you this time round. Unlucky. Tough question. We'll go back to the mob and try and find one new player now. Interesting thoughts incoming, because we just played in Dutch rules, and we just played a question that caused an elimination. Flyboy, Colo, and Clive, sit tight. One of you is going to be picked next, I believe, according to the rules of the game. Who's it going to be? It is a Clive of Legend! It's a 1 in 3! Mr. Clive of Legend! In before we get another question on local legal questions. How are you doing?
I'm fabulous, Ash. How are you?
That's good to hear. I am doing all right, despite all of the internet issues that have been plaguing me this evening, apparently. Welcome on in. And so, yeah, can you tell us a bit more about what happened with that question?
Yeah, well, basically, I'd written that ages ago. God knows why I thought anyone would care about it. But, it was long enough ago, I totally forgot. So when it came back up, I thought, aha, I've written this because of the local connection, which then I can then be smug about in chat. Mm-hmm. But it turned out, no, I just set a trap for myself 3 years in the future.
amazing we see that. Well, welcome on in, and hopefully you haven't set yourself any other traps. I mean, I'm hoping we don't see any of your questions come up, but who knows what's going on with this game, honestly. What game mode do you want to play, Clive?
Dutch, please.
Of course it's going to be Dutch. So, wish you the best of luck. Here we go. Dutch rules once again. 1 versus 100. And first category is going to be electronics, and of course you do have to play this one straight up anyway on easy. I'm just going to change the volume slightly on my side for Discord and also for the game because the game is very loud. So here comes your first question. Which of these is not one of the Facebook reactions? God, I hope this is still up to date. Is it worried? Haha. Or wow? Mob, please lock in your answers. Which of these is not one of the Facebook reactions? Worried, haha, or wow? Okay, Mob is in, and we're still doing the clock game, so clock is on.
Unfortunately, I'm not 50, so I don't actually know. I think there's a haha. Worried feel. I'm sure I've seen a distressed-looking face with like a teardrop. That's probably worried. Wow. I don't recall seeing a wow. There's like hearts, and this could be horrible and an anticlimax, but I'll go for wow.
Lock in final answer C.
Yes, please.
Wow. You've gone for wow. The correct answer is...
Yes.
It's worried, I'm afraid, Clive.
There
is also care. That's also another one, David. Yes, but the teary one is it's not care. It is. I think it's just called sad. I think it's possibly what it is. I can't even remember. I hardly use Facebook these days, but I think it's just called sad. It's. I mean, there's a bit of a sad finish to your game there, Clive.
I think it's the best possible finish besides winning.
Well, I appreciate you coming in here and having a talk with me about your previous game, and then for 1 minute, the game is all over. Thanks once again. Maybe next time, Clive, we can survive for a bit longer.
Yep, nice to talk to you.
Take
Have
care.
a good one.
See you. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, clock game. I was not expecting it to be this, this fast turnaround, but apparently that's what's happening tonight. Let's continue on. We've got 75 players still in that it could pick from. Not an AI, so it'll be one of the humans among the remaining 75. Who's it gonna... Hang on. It's a 1 in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. But Pyro's already played. It's a 1 in 19! Who's it gonna be? It's gonna be a midget on the internet! Shit! You want to play US? You want to play in Twitch chat, or do you want to join me in Discord? It's not the root code. No, it's that X instead. You want to play chat? Okay, chat US. Good luck to you then. We are still playing again against the clock, so be timely with your answers. Good luck. Let's play 1 versus 100 US rules. Which of these is a Canadian province? Is it Montana, Minnesota, or Manitoba? Mark, please log in your answers now. Which of these is a Canadian province? Is it Montana, is it Minnesota, or is it Manitoba? Okay, the bob's in. Clock is on. Was that good, actually? I actually don't know how good that is, so if you say that was actually good, then I'll take it. Okay, first question, we are using trust. Of course, in the US game, we have different set of helps here. We have the ask the mob, poll the mob, trust the mob, and you can also ask me. We are going to be trusting the human player's most popular answer. Let's go and find out what they've got for you. Hopefully, we're surviving question 1, but you never know. They've gone for Manitoba, is what they've gone for. Manitoba. Is it the correct answer? Or are we ending so early on once again? It's absolutely the correct answer, yes. Montana and Minnesota you find in the States, Manitoba in Canada. Who got it wrong? Popside the Fox, Drahuska, Aaron got it wrong or did not answer in time, and 5AI getting that wrong. Hey, the count works this time. So 8 getting eliminated, not enough to get into the cash just yet. 2 more until you get to 1,000. Let's move on to question 2. What's the currency of Hungary? What is the currency of Hungary? Is it the wild car or wild char? Is it the 4 int or is it the next bool? Mob, please lock your answers now. What is the currency of Hungary? Is it the wild char, the 4 int, or the next bool? And the mob is in. The clock is on. Never encountered these words as Bips. It's a bit of programmer humour in here. You've gone for a 4 int or a forint. It is a forint, yes. It's a huge if true. It absolutely is a huge if true. Nesbest and 2AI getting it wrong. It's enough for you to get to 1,000 dupes there, Midget. Well done. Means I get to ask you the question, would you like to take the 1,000? Or would you like to take on the mob? It's a swift decision. Taking on the mob. Question number 3, 1 versus 89. Tommy Wiseau wrote, produced, directed and starred in what movie, often called the worst movie ever made? Was it The Box, The Room, or The Cube? Mob, please lock in your answers now. Tommy Wiseau wrote, produced, directed and starred in what movie, often called the worst movie ever made? Was it The Box, The Room, or The Cube? And mob is in, clock is on. And you go to poll them up. Okay, so give me a letter A, B, or C. You go for B, and of the 89 in the mob, 79 of them have gone that same way with The Room. So it seems like that's the answer to go for, but it's up to you. Still not wasting any time, going for B, The Room. Is it The Room? Of course it's The Room. Who got it right? Who got it wrong? Mark got it wrong. Oren got it wrong. Flyboy got it wrong. Cetra got it wrong. Plus 11 AI. It's a total of 15 eliminations. You're up to 5,000 dupes now. And you're 4 away from getting to 10,000. Get to ask you the question again. Do you want to take the money? Or not? Just get straight on to it. 1 versus 74. Which of these singers sung the 1991 song To Be With You? Is it Mr. Big, Mr. Medium, or Mr. Small? Mob, please lock in your answers now. Which of these singers sung the 1991 song To Be With You? Is it Mr. Big, Mr. Medium, or Mr. Small? Huge if true. Fortunately, that's not an option. Mob is in, clock is on. Mr. Large and in charge. Go for Mr. Big. I mean, sounds good enough, doesn't it? Mr. Big? It is Mr. Big, yes. Who's right, who's wrong? It's enough to get up 1. Not enough to get up 2, though. Topper and Amy get it wrong. Plus 10 AI. You're now up to 1 versus 61, up to 10,000, and you're just 1 away from getting to 25,000 dukes on the ladder. So, the question again, do you take the 10,000, or do you want to take on the mob? Bit more hesitating there, but the mob it shall be. 1 versus 61. Avocado is the main ingredient of which of these? Is it hummus, guacamole, or Caesar salad? Mob, you know what to do. Avocado. It's the main ingredient of which of these? Hummus, guacamole, or Caesar salad? That's better. They're in. The clock is on. Gonna ask me. Okay. So I think the answer here is going to be guacamole. Guacamole would heavily feature avocado in its construction. Caesar salad, no, I don't think you'd find avocado in that. Certainly not in hummus. That would be chickpeas you'd find in hummus. So I would go B, guacamole. That's my final answer. And the clock is back on. It's a rare Ask the Host where I could just reel off the answer like that. I'm hoping it is guacamole. I believe it should be. Yeah, it's guacamole. I have it in a burrito every other week, so... everybody else got that right, though. So, no extra progress, but I get to ask you the question again. 10,000. Do you want to take that or take on the mob? Hey, don't you dare say that, JB. I don't betray anyone on Ask the Host. You are taking the 10,000 dukes. Hey, it's a good win for only 5 minutes work, Midget on the internet, so definitely take that. Well done. Still had 61 in the mob, but that's absolutely fine. We only had the 1 health left. And the good game that was. Is this any percent? I mean, this will technically be an any percent finish. So, yes. But no, we haven't been doing the speedrun edition of 1 vs 100. Although I should bring that back again. I should do the 100% edition of 1 vs 100 speedrun. I've still got the board here around here somewhere, and I think Ramsey was going to do a customized board of it as well. Do I have to award that 150 times? No, I don't. Thankfully, Prue, because the code actually works this time in this game. So we still have 61 players surviving, but we walked away, meaning anyone is up for selection on the next pass round. It is 25, or coming up to 25 minutes past 10. Let's go for another game, shall we? Oh, I bet they do, Bips. It's Opsy! Maths, you are the next one this evening. First time in the hot seat situation as well. What would you like to do, Opsy? Would you like to take on the hot seat? Would you like to play US rules? You would play Dutch rules? Or what do you want to do? US chat? Absolutely fine. You can do that, Opsy. So, we're going to play US chat rules. You should know how the game works by now. A, B, or C are the letters. Ask mob, or one word, is to ask the mob. Ask host is to ask me. Poll or poll mob is to poll the mob. And then trust or trust mob is to trust the mob. Those are all of the commands that you will need at your disposal to play this game. Good luck. And let's play 1 versus 100. Which of these words does not have all of its letters in alphabetical order? Is it effort? Is it decent? Or is it almost? Mob, marking those answers. Which of these words does not have all of its letters in alphabetical order? Effort, decent, or almost? The mob is in, the clock is on. We're going to go for decent. Well, I mean, we have a C between 2 E's, so that kind of basically breaks any rules because you're going to have to go forward to go back at some point because of that. So it's the only one that makes sense, even if you don't actually know the order of the letters in the alphabet. It's a decent start, as everyone in chat is saying. K, Jarves, O'Hay, Oren, Danny getting it wrong or missing the answer, and 2 AI. Oh, the count's the wrong way round this time round, but it's still staying as a feature. You need another 4 to get to 1,000, so let's continue on. 2, question 2. What normally accompanies a coat of arms in heraldry? What normally? Is it a motto? Is it a blotto? Or is it a lotto? Bob, lock in your answers, please. What normally accompanies a coat of arms in heraldry? Is it motto, blotto, or lotto? They're in. The clock is on. Going for a motto as we get some raiders in from Quizzy Dan. Hello, Quizzy Dan raiders. Welcome on into 1 versus 100 speed edition here. We're playing against the clock on all the questions. Hope you're doing well. And the answer to this question here is indeed a motto. Hope you're doing well, Quizzy Dan. What have you been doing? Not enough to get to the next level. 2 AI and midget on the internet getting that one wrong. You're now just one away from getting to 1,000 meters. We've got to ask another question. What's a motto? It's like a phrase or sort of like motto that you have underneath it, or typically underneath. Anyway, just one to go. And oh yeah, people doing that. Thanks, Lingo. Réunion is an island that belongs to which European country? Is it the Netherlands? Is it United Kingdom? Or is it France? Mob, please lock in your answers now. Réunion is an island that belongs to which European country? Is it Netherlands, United Kingdom, or France? Buzz, moo, bar, woof. There's a lot of animal noises. What's going on tonight? I had a lot of animal stuff from Kolo's Snap It Up pack as well. Clock is on. Oh. Don't even know the clock. Okay, Opsy, I see how it is. Go for France. I mean, the way I pronounce the name is Réunion. Kind of possibly gave it away as France, but yes, it's France. Not a cat, Aaron, TJ, and 5 AI getting that wrong means you're finally in the money. You're now 1,000 dukes, and you're 3 away from 5,000. So I get to ask you this question now. Would you like to take the 1,000 by saying money, or do you want to take on the mob by saying mob? Continuing on. Thank you for the follow there, Cursor. Appreciate that. Welcome on in. Next question. What is the trump suit in a standard game of hearts? Is it spades? Is it no trump? Or is it hearts? Mob, please lock in your answers now. What is the trump suit in a standard game of hearts? Is it spades, no trump, or hearts? If you're new here, if you'd like to play the game, you just need to enter the room code of DATX somewhere in public chat, and then once you have locked into that, then you can answer to public chat by using A, B, or C, or as a whisper to Quizbot 3000. Just one word, or the word trust, Opsy. Not like that. Sorry, it's just trust then. My bad. It's just trust. I can't even remember my own commands to the game. So you are using your first help here. Going to be Trusty the Mob. So Trusty the Mob's most popular answer, for the humans that is. Let's see what that is. They've gone for hearts. Now I know there's a certain thing called shooting the moon in hearts. And I believe that uses spades, does it not? But I don't know if that's the trump suit necessarily. Let's find out what's the correct answer. There is no trump suit. The answer is no trump. And just like that's the end of the game. And that's screwed over quite a few people from the looks of things. Yeah, we're going to be down to just 30 players after that question there. Trump is whatever is played first, says Pop. Wow. Of course it is. I've played hearts. I don't know why I kind of doubted myself. Yeah, the trump is whatever gets played first. So yeah, unfortunately, no trump was the correct answer. Only 30 surviving that question. Sectra, Tipster, Mark, Bips, Lingo, Pupsai, and Miss Vertigo, the only human players left in the game. It is a big payday for those surviving. Hilariously, I got that wrong, says Score. Oh, but it's still in the question pool. Fun. Anyway, So, we're at half past now, so that game was only 6 minutes long. Unlucky there, Opsy. Bit of a difficult question, but also it also stumped a lot of our mob as well, so you weren't alone in that. Just unfortunately, your help did not pay out this time. Okay. Shall we go for one more time round? Let's go for one more time round. Delightfully evil, Seymour. Hello, Cetra. Hello, Cetra. So, Cetra, what would you like to do? Up to you if you want to play, and also if you want to join in voice or join in chat, it's up to you. Dealer's choice. This is sort of going from hearts here. High electrical temperature, welcome to the game, and Lily, welcome to the game. Do we have etc. Or do we not? Not seeing anything come up at the moment. And we'll have to move on swift-ish, but don't see anything come up. Hey, there we go. Cetra doing all of the chaos. We're going to go for Dutch chat edition. All right, Cetra. I mean, it is dealer's choice. So we'll go for the Dutch edition then of 1 versus 100. You can take 100, and you're going into chat mode. So good luck, Cetra. All on you. You got to get through the entire mob to get any money out. We're starting with sports. As you should know by now, the first question has to be easier, and then after that you can choose easier or harder. Everybody else, just get ready to answer A, B, or C as a whisper to Quizbot 3000 or as a public chat message. Cetra, kick us off by saying the word easy. Welcome to Game Only. We will set you up in the podium in a moment. Are you there, Cetra? Uh-oh. There we go. We all feel adoration and devotion to the game of tennis, but in its scoring, what word is traditionally used in place of the number 0? Is it egg, rien, or love? Mob, lock in your answers now. We all feel adoration and devotion to the game of tennis. Speak for yourself. But in its scoring, what word is traditionally used in place of the number 0? Is it egg, rien, or love? The mob is in. The clock is on, Cetra. Remember, you'll need to send an answer in before the clock hits 0 on my end. If it doesn't, then it will just give you a random answer. And hopefully it's right. So you've gone for love. Is that correct? Love is correct, yes. Love 15, love 30, love 40. Game, set, and match. Whoever, I don't know. Who got it right, who got it wrong? Nessimes, Lily, high electrical temperature, Huska, and Aaron either getting it wrong or answering the wrong way or didn't get accepted in time. Either way, you have been eliminated, but even if you're eliminated, don't worry. You can still answer to get yourself some free doots if you give me some right answers on future questions. Cetra, you're up to 120,000, currently at 1 versus 88. We must continue on, though. There is no getting out of this game. Moving on to popular culture, and now you get to decide whether you want an easy or harder question on popular culture. We're going for easy. At the start of an Ash the Bash quiz night duel, what is the equivalent answer to the test question? Is it 14 times 3, is it 30 times 3, or is it 14 times 4? 42 is the number we're looking for those out of the loop. Which equates to 42. I'm aware that not everyone playing right now is aware of that meme because we haven't run that for quite a while now. So I felt it was pertinent to give that number out rather than be beaten by memeage that doesn't apply anymore. You've gone for 14 times 3. Yeah, it's back when we actually ran test questions. Now we don't actually need to. But yeah, this is a test question. The answer is 42, was always the shtick I had in Duel. You got for 14 times 3. That's equal to 42, very much so. Who got it right? Who got it wrong? I'm guessing a few that just aren't aware of the meme, and that's absolutely fair. JB, TJ, Pyro, and 4AI getting that one wrong. Yeah, there's not much I could have done with the question still live. The best I could do is just tell you the answer should be 42, and hope that you picked it up. Okay. Cetra, you're basically on 200,000 dukes right now. 1 versus 81. Moving on to your next question. How to make a smoothie? Oh, I would love to have a smoothie. Please make me one. Current events. Whenever this was written. I don't know when it was written, but it's current events when it was written. Good luck. As a stunt for his consumer protection program, comedian Joe Lycett announced in March 2020 that he had changed his name to match which famous fashion designer. Okay, there you go. You've got a date of March 2020. Was it Coco Chanel, Hugo Boss, or Giorgio Armani? As a stunt for his consumer protection program, comedian Joe Lycett announced in March of 2020 that he had changed his name to match which famous fashion designer? Coco Chanel, Hugo Boss, or Giorgio Armani? That is time. The clock is on. Okay, using your first escape. You may as well give me an answer, A, B, or C, which you believe the answer is. You would have gone Hugo Boss. Is that the right answer? Yeah, that was the right answer, etc. But it's fine. You're safe. Down to 149,000. You're not going to get anything for any of these eliminations, though, and there are a few eliminations there. Gamble, Milo, Mark, Masunis, Bips, and Lingo getting that wrong amongst quite a few AI. Prolific Liz Truss fanboy. Oh my god. Yeah, kind of. 1 versus 62 for you, Cetra. 149,655. You have 2 escapes left, and you still have your doubler. Next question will be on literature. What would you like, easy or harder, on literature? Gonna go for hard. If Louis Stevenson's 1886 novella Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde was instead titled using the characters' first names as opposed to their surnames, what would the book be called? Is it Strange Case of John and Charles, Strange Case of Henry and Edward, or Strange Case of George and William? In a strange case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, what would they be called if they used their surnames? Their first names instead of their surnames. God, I can't even read the question. Clock is on for you, Cetra. You use your second escape, so that's half of your bank down. May as well give me a guess. Going middle option B, Strange Case of Henry and Edward. So you're thinking Henry Jekyll and Edward Hyde, maybe? Is that right? That would have been right again, Cetra. That's another escape possibly wasted, but it keeps you in the game. It keeps you in the game, and that's what matters. 74,000 now, your bank. We have to say goodbye to a midget on the internet, Ralph, Ethan, Charlemagne, and 13AI. You're down to 1 versus 45, but you're still in the game, Cetra. You only have the 1 escape left. That's worth 75% of your current bank, and you still have that doubler. You're still in the game. And from literature, we go into history. Would you like an easy or harder question on history? Easy. Oh my god, these questions are getting longer. When 8-year-old Virginia O'Hanlon wrote in the New York Sun with the question, Francis Farsilius Church's response became the most free-printed newspaper editorial in the English language. What was the answer to a query? Was it yes, Virginia, there is a Santa Claus? Was it yes, Virginia, your father's in heaven? Or is it yes, Virginia, 'twas I who stole the cookies from the cookie jar? I can't keep reading all these questions this fast. Clock is on. Oh my god. Going for an answer, no escape. Going for yes, Virginia, there is a Santa Claus. Is this the right answer, or is this the end of the game for Cetra? That is the correct answer. Very well done. Now, who's right? Who's wrong? Adding to the bank now, 22,000 apiece. We add 133,000 to your bank. You're back up to 208,000. We say goodbye to Pozdan, Topper, and 4 AI. It is now 1 versus 39. And we now change up how it all works. So on this question, you get to choose one of these questions where these are going to be the answers. Would you like traffic light, limelight, candlelight by saying 1, or would you like yarn bombing, knitting hazard, or extreme knitting on 2? Which question would you like to see? Go for 1. What source of illumination names a common variety of Hydrangea paniculata whose flowers go from green to white then pink at maturity? Is it traffic light, limelight, or candlelight? What source of illumination names a common variety of Hydrangea paniculata whose flowers go from green to white then pink at maturity? Mob is in, clock is on. What would you like to do, Cetra? Gonna use a doubler, okay. And what answer? Gonna double on B. Going for the limelight. Is the limelight the correct answer? It is the limelight. Now, you doubled the value here. 51,000 per mob member. How well is this going to go for you? Oh, this is going to go very well for you. This is going to go very, very well for you. Colo, Tipster, Pupside, Probes, Flyboy, Next, Danny Gambit, and 19 AI all getting knocked out there. So yeah, those are all Dango colours, says Bips. So, Cetra, just like that, you may have thought this game was all lost when you got down to your final escape. But just like that, you've added 1.3 million doots to your bank. Brings your total up to 1,541,491. And it's 1 versus 13 left in play. AB, me, and Opsy are the 2 humans I can see still in play. It looks like everybody else... Oh, I missed the Vertigo as well. I apologise. But everybody else is AI. So you've got 3 humans. 3 humans left in play. But we're still continuing on. The game is not over. You still have that 75% escape. Means you're looking at possibly 1 million doots you're going to be losing if you use that escape now. Geography will be the next category for our remaining 13 mob members and yourself. Easy or harder on geography? Going hard. What's the only item of fruits to appear on a country's official flag? Is it a banana? Is it an orange? Or is it a pineapple? Mob, lock in your answers now. What's the only item of fruit to appear on a country's official flag? Official flag. Is it banana, orange, or pineapple? If you're into vexillology, might be an easy one, but not necessarily a gimme. Clock is on. Cetra's got an answer. Not escaping. If you remember correctly, you believe it's the banana with 1.5 million doots at risk. Is banana correct? Banana is correct, Cetra. 13 left in. Who's still standing? Just 3. Just 3 left standing now. We add another 769,230 to your total. Your total is now 2,310,721. And it's 1 versus 3. We say goodbye to Opsy, Mr. Vertigo. Those that stand before you now are AI number 4, AI number 74, and AB Me 208. Now, remember, Cetra, you still have 1 escape. But that escape is worth 75% of your current bank. Just to put that into perspective, that is nearly 1.8 million doots that you will lose if you use escape now. Nearly 1.8 million doots. But you might not need it. You're still in control. It is 1 versus 3. You just need to find some questions that can stump those and not you. Good luck. And we have another this or that. Would you like Rickshaw Tycoon Lychee? Or would you like Antideck, Sam and Mark, Dick and Dom? Which question would you like? Each mob member eliminated here is worth 1/3 of a million. Big decision. Going for question 2. In 2020, the BBC revived Crackerjack with which presenting duo at the helm? Was it Ant and Dec, was it Sam and Mark, or was it Dick and Dom? Mob locking your answers. In 2020, the BBC revived Crackerjack with which presenting duo at the helm? Ant and Dec, Sam and Mark, Dick and Dom. It's a 1 in 3. Clock is on. You are using your escape, so you're surviving the question at the expense of nearly 1.8 million dukes. You would have gone with Ant and Dec. I mean, at this point, an escape is superbly powerful, but it does come at a significant cost. This is your final escape. You are hoping that this is the end of the game, pretty much, and that our remaining 3 mob members get eliminated, which means you will win. You're not going to get any money from any mob members here getting eliminated, but you're going to survive the question no matter what. What was the correct answer? It was Sam and Mark, so you were right to escape this time. How many left standing? 1 left standing! We still have to go for another question! We still have to go for another question. All the humans have gone. AB Me has gone. AI number 74 has gone. It is now Cetra versus AI 4. It is a pure duel with only 3 answers. Anyway. So your bank has been chopped significantly down to 577,680. Still an amazing amount though, Cetra. But get this. AI number 4 is worth 1 million dukes to you if you get a question right, and AI number 4 doesn't. There are no escapes left. There are no doubles left. It is just getting the answer correct to stay in the game and hoping the AI doesn't. Everybody else, hi. Remember what I said about if you're eliminated, you can still influence the game? Yeah, your answers will influence how the AI answers. Just a little reminder there. Cetra, it's 1 versus 1. In 1 versus 100, Dutch edition. We're going into politics. You can't escape. You have to answer it correctly. going easy. Gerrymandering was started when an American politician made a district into a shape of what? Was it a dinosaur, a dragon, or a salamander? Mob, lock in your answers now. Gerrymandering was started when an American politician made a district into a shape of what? Was it a dinosaur, a dragon, or a salamander? The mob is in, the clock is on. Cetra is going to go for C. There's always hope. Well, I mean, the name gerrymandering does have the mander from salamander, so, I mean, it seems plausibly right. Salamander for gerrymandering? Yeah, absolutely. Now, AI number 4. AI number 4! Got it wrong! Decided to get it wrong based on all of the inputs, and that means we add 1 million newts to your totals. Actually, you are a winner of 1.5 million newts. Ignore that extra message. It should say 1.57768 newts or million newts or whatever. Cetra! What a game! At the beginning, start of that game, it wasn't looking too good for you. You had to use 2 escapes. But then we had a massive payday with Limelight. And suddenly, you got big, big bank out of that. And the rest is history. What a game. What a game to round out tonight on 1 versus 100. Deuce, not mine. Yeah, the command to see other people's notes isn't there anymore. I got rid of that. Cetra, amazing game, absolutely amazing game. Surviving versus everybody else. Well done indeed. How much was Cetra on before? I don't know, but they should be into the millions of dukes now. Dukes at hpweb.co.uk. What does Cetra say? 2.9 million dukes. Yeah, God, that's a lot. Oh boy, that's a lot. Cetra actually won just under 2.6 million. Oh, so yeah, it still adds the extra mil on then. Okay. So you still get the million dukes extra on top. Okay, cool. No biggie. No biggie. I can't code still. Bank error in your favour. Collect an extra million dukes. Well, Cetra. What a great game. What an absolutely great game. Well done on surviving 1 versus 100. It's only raffle tickets in the end, yeah, very much so. But no, it means so much more to me. Means so much more to me. Oh, what a game. What a game. Well, there's only one thing left to do before we end the stream. We're going to give this here wheel a tug, as they say. New Zealand version. New Zealand version of 1 vs 100. That's a new one. Right, let's go over here and do us a spin of the wheel to close the stream off tonight. What are we going to be doing tonight? Let's find out, shall we? Move that out of the way. Time with no. I'm not doing another one past midnight. God. Here we go. What are we doing tonight? It's going to be a marble race for 20,000 dudes. So, marbles it is. Marbles is back once again. Finally, the wheel is finding favour with the marbles. So, while I load up marbles on stream, it's time to find out who's going to be winning in marbles. So, looking at the middle of the wheel, what's it going to be? Who is going to be paying out as the winner? Depending on if you see them, you can see them, okay. So we are paying out for... Oh! It's going to be interesting. We are paying out last 3 finishing spots. Last 3 finishers will get 20,000 doots apiece. Very interesting. 20k to the last 3. So slow, but not slow enough that you get burnt to a crisp, because that won't count. So what I need to do is switch over to marbles capture. So that's this one. Hopefully that comes up properly. It does. Fantastic. And I do that, and I do that. We go back to that. There we go. I don't need to be in Discord right now, so I can just leave. Bye. Go to the community maps. Now, we had only map last time. Do we have any map the ref tracks or not? Let's just check. We do not. Okay, that's fine. We'll look at Oni again then, and we will pick the next one on the list, I suppose. The Almost Rainbow Factory. Sure. We'll go for that one then. So if you want in on this race, you know what to do. !play to enter in on this race. Remember, the last 3 finishers, last 3, will get 20,000 doots paid out. So you don't want to be fast, but you don't want to be too slow that you get burnt to a crisp. What music are we going to be playing tonight? That's a good question. That's a very good question. Let me find my likes again. You have a song, do you, JB? What's your song suggestion? What's your song suggestion? I'll continue looking for other stuff as well. Mario 64 slider. Okay, yeah, that's a classic. That slider theme. Never going to give you up now. I'm not going to do that. It's a YouTube video link. Cool. It's actual Rainbow Road. If I'm doing that, I would actually probably do a different version of Rainbow Road. Actually, I would probably do this one. I think. Yeah, I'll do this version of Rainbow Road. Has the same feel, but is more jazzy, and I like it. Right, we'll go for that then. We'll go for some Rainbow Road, but a different version. We're going to go for the Insane in the Rain edition, which also features Saxologic in there as well. Let's go. !play is the last chance to get in on this race. Last 3 finishers will get 20,000 dukes paid out. Good luck, and let's race. We're still on WASD controls, apparently. Yuck. I hate these controls. Lily, unfortunately, is going to fall off the track. Not going to be a finisher. And of course, you don't want to be at the front because you won't get a payout. We should be looking at the back of the pack right now. At the back, we've got... Tips to Danny Gambit and Bips, our current last 3, but they must still finish. At the front of the pack is Proogs and Brand New Halo and Pirate Pygmy. You definitely don't want to be there. Though you might decide you want to lead at the beginning and then just fall back later. That's entirely a valid strat as well. The Brand New Halo with the lead right now, followed by Proogs with a head of speed. And then everybody else coming in hot as well. At the back of the pack, we still have Aaron and Bips making slow progress. Maybe too slow? We'll have to wait and see. Prug still with the lead. Lingo following. Then High Electrical, Flyboy, Colo, Brand New Halo. Whoa, Pyro Pygmy getting a bit of a launch there. Unfortunately, off the track. Didn't want that to happen. Prugs is still in the lead. This is one of those few times, Prugs, that you do not want to be in the lead. This is the final obstacle. Prugs, Pupsite, Lingo, all at the head of the pack here. And you really don't want to be. Yay, boo. I know, it's one of those weird things. Lingo was actually first to finish, then it was Prugs. But that means nothing. So as we go to the back of the pack, there's Tipster and Oni here. We've got Aaron making slow progress, and we're all the way in the back here. Even slower progress still is Bips. Now you've got 1 minute 35 seconds left to finish the track, Bips. Otherwise, that will be not paying out. There's the fire up there. So you've got to get a bit faster, Bips. But you're doing good. Everybody else is nearly finished already. Hang on. Who have we got here? So we have Tipster and Aaron coming through and have just finished. So we are now just looking at Bips on finishing here. I don't know who the other last finisher was, so we'll look at the leaderboard at the moment. But if Bips can finish, they will be the final finisher and we'll be getting 20,000 doots. That's looking okay. Still got 55 seconds. This looks good. And it absolutely is. There you go. I mean, played absolutely perfectly there. Never in doubt. There for Bips, Tipster, and Aaron. Getting 20,000 doots apiece. Let's get that sorted. 20,000 to Aaron. And to Tipster. Getting 20,000. And Bips. Getting 20,000. And it was Theory that was the next slowest. Unfortunately, just too slow this time. Just too slow this time. But either way, a good race there. And it's been a while since we've done a good amount of marbling. Hopefully, we won't have too many shot in the darks in the middle. It really is the tease, isn't it, Bassoonist? Yeah. So, this is my only stream this week. On Friday, I will be travelling down to my parents. And then we'll be seeing my nephew for the first time on Saturday morning, which I'm looking forward to. So, no streams from me for the rest of the week. But I hope you enjoy the offerings from Mr. Top One Gaming tomorrow evening. Over on Top One Gaming. We have Ben's birthday stream on Saturday. Lots of fun over there. Also on the Friday, in fact, actually, Hands on Buzzers. They are coming back on Friday, August the 25th at 8 p.m. Eastern or 5 p.m. Pacific. Do head over to the Hands on Buzzers Twitch stream and also their Discord because they're going to be playing some Scrabble. They are going to be playing some Scrabble, which it's going to be a welcome return back for them. Looking forward to that. Then Saturday, probably Quarren stream, the game show, and JB, possibly some Will After Dark, Concentration After Dark, up to him when he's doing that. But hey, he doesn't have a job right now, so no. But he's going to be getting a job in a moment, so it's not a slight. And yes, Topper does indeed do the quiz. What have you got on tomorrow, actually, Topper? Let me have a quick looky-loo at the stream schedule for you. So tomorrow is August 24th is Diamond, the 21st question I see on this schedule here. Diamond, and then the 21st question from Mr. Top One Gaming tomorrow evening. And then yes, I'm off on Friday, but Hands on Buzzers isn't. They'll actually be streaming on Friday evening. So do enjoy that. All right. Do we have anyone to raid into tonight? Because let's see. Let's have a quick look to see if there's anybody worth streaming into. Let's have a look. we can raid into. Oh goodness! Wow, he's got a lot of viewers on right now. We'll go and raid into virtual. Seems to be doing some khaki stuff at the moment. Didn't realise there was another khaki season round, but apparently so. So do go and enjoy overall virtual side of things. Hopefully he will pull a virtual or not. We'll see. Take care. Enjoy the rest of the week. I don't get normally say that on Wednesday, but do enjoy the rest of the week. And I will see you next Wednesday for. I don't know what. It's probably going to be another dev stream or something. So next Wednesday is another dev stream or something. Of something. Either way, take care. Have a good one. Bye. I said bye.